amazing wisdom,
entrepreneurs,
business leaders,
success,
CEOs,
amazing success
around the world.
This is the Success Nuggets Podcast. Have you ever wondered what you could learn and how inspired you'd be if you asked incredible people from around the world about the patterns that drive progress? Get ready to dive into a world of insights and inspiration. This is the Success Nuggets Podcast with the founder of the Digital Light Bulb and your host, David Abel.
Yes, this is the Success Nuggets Podcast, and thanks for joining us. This episode is very much about maximizing our potential, and our guest is a leader in life coaching. He joins us from Dubai now. Hello, Ahmad Husseiny.
Hello, and thanks for having me, Dave.
You're very welcome, Ahmad. Before you got into coaching, what kind of work were you doing, and why did you get into coaching?
Well, I was just doing from one job to another, exploring life, exploring myself. And so many times I've seen the CEOs and I really didn't like the life that they are having and the price that they have to pay for this life. So I think I've decided to create another path for myself. I didn't realize what was it at that time, but I know that this is not what I want.
Yeah. And what kind of behavior were you displaying from the coaching? And how do you think you naturally fell in that path?
I'm very observant. And I got that because I am the eldest of 22 grandchildren.
Yep.
So I grew up in a big family and I needed life to make sense because I can see a lot of interaction. And at the beginning, I didn't know exactly what that means. And I don't have the right to say anything because those are the adults are talking to each other. So I had to observe what is going on. And I always wanted to make sense of what is going on. So why my aunt said that to my uncle? Why she get pissed off? Like why she was angry at that time. So I always like trying to get deeper to what made her angry. And so took some lessons and I ended up coaching my colleagues at the school, trying to tell them what's going on ahead of them and how they needed to behave or why should they behave or how they should think or how should I think. So I think I was doing it without knowing that I'm doing it.
It was part of your makeup. And
yes.
Then bigger challenges. So you moved to Dubai, which is a hugely multinational country.
Yes.
What did you learn there and how did you manage to sort of connect so many together into harmony?
Well, again, how did I get there and how did I tune so fast to the different life in Dubai? Because again, part of my observation is to observe a lot of different backgrounds and nationalities and so on, because we are all human at the end of the day. And I think one of the good outcomes of this is that in my sessions, because sometimes I do the groups, I put different nationalities, different backgrounds, and different even age together in a place where we all co-create something together. And the co-creation is a mindset, which is something not easy to co-create, if you know what I mean, because we just keep discussing few things together and how to make it all interesting for the different people in the room and not just make it interesting, how to make it the outcome, how it's going to be impactful for all of these people, different ages and different phases on their lives and different backgrounds. I think that's amazing. I think this is the best part of my work.
Yeah, wonderful. And you've moved into even deeper mindset about limiting beliefs and fear with your clients now.
Yes, definitely, because I've experienced it myself. It's, again, part of understanding people is to understand ourselves first. This is where the word empathy comes from, because when we say you put yourself in someone's shoe, if the situation that you are observing is totally new to you, you don't know, even when you put yourself in their shoe, you don't know how you should feel or how does it mean or what could it mean to you at that time? Well, I didn't have that. I think because of a lot of changes happened in my life and the ups and downs and the very low points. So I think I'm very good at empathy as well with my clients because I don't have even to imagine. I just have to remember sometimes when I was like that, how did I felt? And I think this is the main thing about coaching and even feeling the emotions of people, understanding their limiting beliefs and just helping them realize where is it coming from and how to change it.
Yeah. We need more wonderful people like you just being there for others and helping them along. It's such a short show, Ahmad, that we've already reached the end. Could you share with the audience your one golden nugget for life?
Just don't stop. And it doesn't matter what happens. It's one of the things that kept me going. Even on my lowest point, I never stop. When I make a success, I don't stop. When I make a failure, I don't stop. Because if you stop, you just end there. But your life goes on. So you make every moment count by just keep going. That's it.
Beautiful, Ahmed. That is it. Thank you so much for coming in, Ahmed.
Thank you.
You're such an inspiration to the world. And to my listeners, tune in next time for Series 2 of Patterns That Create Progress on the Success Nuggets.
I hope we can do more of that.
Join David and his incredible guests next time on the Success Nuggets podcast. And to find out more, visit onegoldennugget.com. Thank you for listening.